Let's talk about YouTube. YouTube has become stale. In the last 2 years, we've gotten used to getting served the usual content that is being circulated from one creator to another. So we are seeing one creator coming up with some certain type of content, then the next day you see other creators making the same content. We are now being served the content that entails around the challenges, the content that entails around I survived 24 hours doing this and this. Casey Neistat is tired. Logan Paul's editor Hillier Smith is tired. Emma Chamberlain is tired. They have all started to transition to what YouTube should essentially be. The core essence of YouTube is storytelling. Yes, we have entertainment, but now the entertainment bit of YouTube is now heading over into other important niches on YouTube. Take a look at the traveling space, that is the traveling niche. We have dedicated creators who make content about traveling. So if you want to go to Dubai right now, if you want to go to Canada, if you want to go to the United States, if you want to go to Pakistan, you have a selected pool of creators that are really into traveling videos, are really into making films and videos about traveling. But now you have a platform that has now started pushing videos of people doing challenge videos on traveling, in the traveling niche. So what you'll find is, let's say today you get some good amount of money and you want to travel. The first place you normally go is on YouTube. You want to find what experience other people found in this specific country before you go ahead and actually make the booking. So normally in the past, what you'd normally find is, if you go to YouTube and search Dubai hotels, or maybe you just look for content targeted towards Dubai hotels, targeted towards the food culture in Pakistan, the food culture in India, the food culture in United Kingdom, you had this selected pool of creators that are going to show you what you actually went on to look for. They are going to go into the in-depth detail about the food, the culture, the traveling, everything that revolves around traveling. But now we have this type of content that is being pushed towards everybody. I spent 24 hours in a 5-star hotel. What these people are going to create in that type of content, they're going to create content revolving around spending hour by hour. But they do not go into the finer details of how you go about going there. What are the processes you do going there? What are the challenges? Who do you contact if you want to make bookings to these places? Now, they are leaving out the important details that people would want to know, because people want to know the experience itself. Now, come to other important aspects of YouTube, say the health niche. So in the health niche, we have specific people who are knowledgeable in the health space, who are probably doctors, nurses, or they have a ton of experience in the health niche. So when you are going to YouTube and probably looking for content, say for dentist, what you'll find is I hired the worst rated dentist on Facebook Marketplace. The current YouTube algorithm pushes what is viral. It pushes what it deems as keeping people in the platform. Now, if you go to specific niches like the health niche, whereby people go to search anything entailing the health niche, in the sense that they want to get some information or they want to get some informative advice in regards to the health that they are currently undergoing. So let's say somebody is looking for a dentist, because YouTube is showing the most viral videos, or what they deem that you should be watching, or what is going to entertain you. If you search for dentist, what comes up at the top is I hired the worst rated dentist on Facebook Marketplace, because those are the videos that I've seen, and probably you've seen those videos as well, of people going out and spending large sums of money hiring incompetent people, what we call quack doctors. Now, if you are shown content that entails an experience with the worst dentist, but for you are looking for information about a dentist or the dentist visiting process or appointment process. But now you're being served with content that is built for virality but not built for education purposes. Look at the aviation space. Now, for the aviation space, we have specific creators that are good in the aviation space. We have creators that know the ins and out of a plane. Now, if you're going to watch content around aeroplanes or anything that flies, that is any machinery that flies, you would go to these specific creators who have built an audience for a long time talking about aviation. These are av geeks, that's what they call themselves. But now we have content that has been on the rise the last couple of years. I spent 24 hours in the most expensive plane. Yes, it's content built for virality, but it's the same stale content that we've been having on YouTube, because you've normally seen once one thing goes viral, everybody will want to follow that virality and go towards that. They call that trend jacking. So you're going to follow that so that you can ride the wave of what is currently trending. So if you want to find informative content about aeroplanes, so if you go ahead and search YouTube for aeroplanes, you'll just be served with the normal viral airplane videos that do not provide you value. So if somebody who wants to learn about aeroplanes, somebody who wants to learn about, let's say, Emirates, somebody who wants to learn about Etihad Airways, so ideally you'd want somebody who goes in depth into the video review about aeroplanes, somebody who's going to talk about the boarding process, the booking process itself, somebody who's going to document the meals on the plane, somebody who's going to compare meals between one aeroplane to another. Because for people who are doing challenge videos about spending 24 hours in an aeroplane, they do not have previous comparison videos, because normally they would go for, I spent 24 hours in the world's most expensive aeroplane. So that is the most expensive one. We do not have an alternative to that. If we have others, maybe is one that will come later on that is expensive than that. Or the opposite, which is I spent 24 hours in the world's cheapest plane. So they do not have a point of comparison, because as an av geek, if you are looking for content that is directed towards aviation, you want somebody who has experienced different types of aeroplanes, different types of carriers, so that they are able to give you a detailed comparison of this and this. So this leaves a really straight line in terms of what you actually want to see and what is actually being served to you. We are hopefully going to see content start changing on YouTube, and we are going to have the platform that we love being a platform that you go to learn a thing, you go to get entertained. So see you on the next one.